and I thought I'd come on and do a wee video about my experience getting a forehead reduction surgery. I've had a few questions about it from people after getting it, because I know when I looked online trying to get some people that had previously had it done, I did struggle, because I think it's quite a fairly new procedure. But yeah, I thought I'd come on and talk about my experience and how I found it, which yeah, it was something else. I got it done in Signature Clinic in Glasgow, because I'm just about half an hour's drive away. I had originally looked at one in the Harley Street Clinic. Was it Harley Street Clinic? Somewhere down in London. But it was about £3 dearer, and it was also that I had to take into consideration like the cost getting down there, probably accommodation as well, because it would have been about a 7-hour drive or a 7-hour train. So yeah, I ended up going to the Glasgow one, and really, really good. I highly recommend. The only thing that I found strange was that there wasn't an actual face-to-face consultation. It was all done over the phone, and I think that's a bit strange, because I feel like you're not always a good candidate, and it depends on how much give you've got, and skin laxity, because there's only so much either skin, because I've knocked a lot now, because I've obviously pulled all that I had to give forward. But yeah, I would probably push maybe for a face-to-face one, for anyone that's maybe thinking about going to get it done. And yeah, just make sure and do your research, check the reviews for whatever one you're looking at, and yeah, go from there. The actual surgery itself was an experience. It was about an hour and 20 minutes I was in, getting operated on, and you're awake for the full thing. So that was disgusting. I'm not great with blood, so I just it was really nice. They let you pick music, so they'd have like your music blaring in the room. I had Cat Stevens, so that was nice and chill. And there was a wee woman there, it was like a wee nurse, and she monitored my blood pressure, and that was something that I just I don't know, I just found it so daunting, the whole thing. But she was lovely, she was nice, she was chatting away, just trying to like keep me focused on things other than what was actually happening, because they cauterise as they cut, so you could smell the burning flesh as they're cutting, and obviously you don't feel pain, but there's that initial like pressure as they're cutting, and then there was a lot of pulling and tugging, and I'm really selling it here, but yeah, you need to take this into consideration if you are kind of prone to fainting maybe, or just really not good with blood or medical things, then you might not be able to get it done. But if you can see past that and just try and focus on anything other than your head getting cut into, then you should be fine. The healing afterwards, I really should have taken about 4 weeks off. I think I took 3, and really 4 would be the minimum. I worked with animals as well, so hygiene wise I really should have taken the 4, but I was okay healing. It was extremely uncomfortable. Trying to get good sleep was difficult, and then you had to stay at kind of 45 degrees when you were sleeping, so I got one of those 45 degree pillows or cushions off Amazon, and that helped. But yeah, it wasn't the easiest journey, but 100% worth it. It's one of those ones, because it's so daunting and expensive, it is something that you really have to think about, and you only really do it if you're really, really sure it's what you want. I always hated my forehead. Mine started, I will post a picture of my before so you can see it, but mine started up here, so they took about that much off. They showed me the skin afterwards. That's lovely. As I'm like trying to no whitey and fall on the floor, but it was wild seeing how much they took off. So I can show you. So I lost some hair, so that is something to consider, because it was up to about here maybe where mine started before, so it was like that, and I lost all the hair going from there round, so now I've just got lots of wee baby hairs coming through. But yeah, the hair is all grown back, but that is something to take into consideration, because there was one woman that I followed and she lost all of her hair getting it done. It all grew back, but it is a risk. It tends to happen more in older people, but it can happen to anyone. And I lost some hair, but it has grown back. I'll maybe post later on. I'll maybe do another video of what my wee it's like an elixir. I've always used it in my hair, but it's basically just rosemary, mint and cloves, and then you just have boiling water and you pop it in and let it cool and then put it in a spray bottle, and I've been spraying that constantly, and yeah, all the hair's grown in, apart from I've got 3 wee bits, and I had some issues with some of the sutures trying to poke through, because it was just, your body's just trying to repel them, but they're really meant to dissolve, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, when they poked through, I just contacted the aftercare team and they were really good. You can pretty much email them constantly and they're really good at getting back to you, and you can send in pictures and be like, look, is this okay, is this normal, and then they'll let the surgeon have a wee look at the pictures, and then they'll get back to you on his behalf. Really good. And then they check in once a month and they ask for pictures, like progress pics, and just to see how everything's going. So yeah, it was really good. I do highly recommend them. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, the scars, I'm 5 months in, and they say it's about 6 months to fully heal, but I've still got like 3 wee bits that need to heal, and that was where I was having issues with some of the sutures. But yeah, other than that, it is fine. I'm trying to think what else that I was worried about when I initially booked it. I suppose as well it was the positioning of how it was going to look, because another thing is I never really seen prior to booking it what obviously it would look like, and even on the day of the surgery he kind of drew it on. He asked how much I would want and I just said as much as possible, and he just kind of drew on. I don't even remember if he showed me it. He must have done. I can't remember. It was all a blur. And it was pretty much like, yeah, sure, let's go for it and hope for the best. So there's a lot of trust and faith that you're obviously putting into your surgeon, just like all surgery. But yeah, all I can say is do your research, check reviews, and if you're near Glasgow or willing to travel, then yeah, highly recommend Signature Clinic. And yeah, I'll post some more videos if anyone has any other questions or anything that you want to know, or maybe I can post one in my elixir for my hair that's helped my hair grow back. I can always post that, but yeah, just anything that you want to know or any advice I can give you, then just send me a wee message and I can help you out. But yeah, I look forward to maybe getting in touch with people that are looking to get it done, and hopefully I can give some advice. But yeah, thanks for listening.